Hey, wizards! What's going on? Today we're playing Wizard101 and we're doing quest 29. Good again. So, let's get started. So how are you guys doing today? You guys having a good day as I am? Yeah, today I've been catching up on some good shows on Disney Plus and HBO, hanging out with friends on Discord, on Google Meets, on Messenger. And I've been relaxing too. I've got snacks and my sodas already up for my episodes of Wizard101. Yeah. So that is my day. I also hope you guys had a good day too. Now I did upgrade my gear to most of my gear to level 150. It is pretty sick.
So my greatest appreciation for your felicitous rescue. I'm still doomed, of course, but not quite so immediately. Oh my, yes, I am quite doomed. Exiled, you see, from my village. Left to the mercies of the wildlands. Hopefully others will learn from my folly.
It is like they dropped you down a hole and forgot you. He seems to have come from the Night Forest. Shall we argue on his behalf while we are there?
Oh, most gracious of you, my humanoid acquaintance. My village is indeed through the Night Forest there. Mind the zombies and the beast. Find the elder, a lemur named Lucian. It is he who must decide my fate. I, meanwhile, will seek the company of less disagreeable creatures.
So before we go into the Night Forest, has to the same, but the robe is different. That's my new robe. New shoes, new amulet, and new spell. Oh no, same spell deck. But yeah, everything else is new. but everything else is also the same. But I did get my health up.
The name
way
of this
up.
place is certainly apt. We must find the lemur in charge and inquire about the crane, as well as the local monitoring station. No doubt it too is the local mana source.
Sorry about that, guys. But yeah, I did get my health up a bit.
Despair! Despair! But I feel the gaze of the old judge, even now, and it burns. It burns.
I don't think my gaze burns, does it?
And so far, it's pretty good. If you guys like my new gear, put it down in the comments below. We'll see if I want to keep it or not for the future.
Who are you, stranger, who speaks to the air as though it were an old friend?
And speaking of,
What dire omens do you bring upon us? You seek the source of our mana? Ha! We have not a wisp to spare in these dark times. Look about! We prepare even now for the nightly assault of the Malagast. 'Tis the monster that death rejected. The old judge's disappointment made manifest. Our punishment for straying from his path. We will speak of nothing, and no one else, till we are prepared. Consult with Goody Mary Crane if you wish to aid our efforts.
and speaking of comments, there are 4 ways you can support my channel. You can hit that like and subscribe button. You can leave a comment below the videos, and you can also share it with your friends on social media. I really appreciate that, folks.
Have you come to our aid? Blessings, then, for we have a most dire case of monster attacking village. Elder Lucian says the Malagast is because the old judge, well, judged us and found us wanting. It won't leave until we atone.
Curious. What reason would the Old One have for such an experiment?
Thus, with the greatest of haste, we must board up the windows, patch the town wall, and gather horns from the white rhinos to fashion into weapons.
Okay.
Thank you, stranger. We need all the help we can get against the Malagast, at least until we atone. And the old judge returns to slay the beast.
What precisely is a Malagast? There's no record in the Old One's memories.
Mighty fine work, but I doubt it will save us. The Malagast has always been a danger, but lately it is as a demon unleashed, and nothing can stop it.
Could this Malagast problem have been exacerbated by the mana infusion? Like the volcano in Ursine? If so, Hierarch Lucian may have misread its meaning. as Juju and the bears did. At any rate, shall we find these white rhinos?
So yeah, my main goal for my YouTube channel is to get up to 990 subscribers. Right now I got 58. What was it? Yeah, 58. And I want to see if I can get up to 990 subscribers. Now, beyond that, I don't know. But we will see as I progress up to my main goal. Yeah, that's my health right there. 8,645 is my health. That's what my highest health as for right now. Well, that took a big hit on everyone. Get it? A big hit. So it took almost, how about half of the health? Oh, yeah, look. That's actually perfect. Oh, wow. Who that person is?
Mary Crane will want these zombie rhino horns. Why? The line between life, death, and undeath seems nebulous. How do you keep existence straight?
You just do.
You are most gracious, stranger. We are now as ready for the Molligast as ever. It comes every night, you see. It hunts us like frightened rabbits. But what are we to do? They say the beast is immortal, so we cower in our homes or flee to the wildlands.
Yes, like that one poor fellow we met before. We haven't had the chance to ask about him yet.
You've met benighted Ichabod, have you? Save your pity. He was a criminal and had to be exiled. We can only protect so many with mana so low.
The mana is low? That is unusual, and at odds with the increased Molligast activity. The answer must be in the monitoring station.
If you want to reach the source of the Night Forest's mana, only Lucian has the key. Maybe he will help you now that our defenses are ready.
No! You may not see the mana source gifted us by the old judge. The reason it withholds its bounty is all too clear. Judgment for our wicked ways. We have fallen short of his ideal. So he averts his gaze from us and sends his vile abomination to terrorize us. Only through purity can we atone. Only through the removal of the criminal and the denial of a new can we appease him.
Ask him if we could not simply find and destroy this Molligast in exchange for entry to the mana source. How difficult could one monster be?
The Molligast cannot die. It raises the dead to serve it and screams the scream that freezes stars. It's not a subtle thing, easy to find, if you wish. The Molligast makes its wretched nest in a clearing beyond the village. Seek it if you dare, but we will not warn you.
Okay, so this boss cheats. Okay. Oh, it's the shadow boss.
Avast, monster! Your reign of terror ends here. Oh, fie! Never have I actually seen a star turn cold and fade away before. Gulp.
I believe yet another crane requires your aid.
Okay, so let me this boss. So we are on course 31. Okay. That's good. We're making some progress. Okay, we're gonna need a 5 pit for that, but we got 2, so we're gonna pass for a couple of rounds and see what we can do. You know what? I'm gonna bring to life. That's why I bought a machine. guys, yikes. Witches in the house. And speaking of which, shout outs go to Witcher, Menendez, and Kim Miles, all good friends of mine on Wizard101, Discord, YouTube, and real life. Another shout out goes to Area Cornell, Sean Calhoun, and Alyssa Smith. For Alyssa Smith, I know her from college. She's a good friend of mine. She's very sweet and sensitive, and she is very appreciative for Area Cornell. She has good YouTube videos. She loves to write on Wattpad. She puts a lot of time and effort into her stories and into her YouTube videos. So she's very important to me and special. For Sean Calhoun, he loves to play Dungeons and Dragons. And yes, you have to use your imagination for that game. And you have to have a good strategy. And you can create your own story for that to get to the dungeon. Shout out goes to David Osborne. He's a friend of mine, a good friend of mine actually. He also played Madden Mobile and other games. So for this world, I have it split up into 3 parts. From Telos to the Night Forest. Then second part is the Badlands to Sky City. And then Heat is part 3. Now we're getting close to part 2 of we're getting pretty close. About a day away. The reason why I divide them up into 3 parts is to make it easier for me to follow along and to make it easier for me. That make it easier for me to value by taking my time. Yeah, it makes it easy for me to take my time and just follow through. So if you see any of my posts on Facebook about that, just give it a like and say, hey, that is actually a good idea. Divide it up into posts and doing it piece by piece. He attacked. Yeah, he did. Guys, I am gonna rip my shadow. Try to rip it right in front of the enemy. Let's do a shadow blaze. Pretty cool, huh, folks? Pretty cool spell. Oh, I see. He's did his school weaving. Nice. My new friend did his school weaving of storm and light. Nice. That is awesome. Weaving schools is awesome. I got another 10% That's good.